Drivin Ivan here with the La Ferrari, only 500 of them built, and this one is of course one of them in black, which makes it pretty rare. There's a lot of red ones. 960 horsepower, and yeah, this one is pretty sought after. They're selling from about 3.7 to 4.1 million, and this one can be had here at Naples Motorsport down here in Naples, Florida. So if you like what you see, it's available now. Come on down and get it before someone else does. You can also pick up a Vanderhall here. I'll show you some other cars as well after this one. But yeah, the La Ferrari, I think they're right in the neighborhood of 4 million for this one. So it is available. Electric NV12 as well. Like I said, it's somewhere around 950 horsepower. It'll get to 300 kilometers per hour in like 22 seconds. That's 186 miles an hour for you people that don't understand kilometers per hour. Very, very nice. 0 to 60 is in the twos. 0 to 62 is actually in the twos. 100 kilometers per hour is 62 miles an hour. So it's fast. And the electric is just there to kind of offset the power and things like that. And it's the first electric Ferrari, so it'll always be famous for that. And it's called the Ferrari, La Ferrari in Italian, of course. And latest video on my site, if you look right now, is the Mille Miglia, the race in Italy, 1,000-mile race in Italy. Just have fresh footage from yesterday, so check that out. Show you some Mille Miglia footage of the 1,000-mile race. One of the things that helped make Ferrari so popular early on, but there you go. This is pretty much as good as it gets for Ferrari. They sell lots of different cars here, Lotus, and like I said, Vanderhall. Show you these. These are all ivory colored cars, and that's pretty rare for Ferrari. So here you go. It's nice to see this. This one has the sort of Daytona seats with ivory piping as well. Good job on that. I love the look of this one. The Ferrari California, I think it's California. Portofinos are very similar. Anyway, you can always tell on a Ferrari. You just go over here and there you go. See? California. And there you go. Hardtop Ferrari. Do we have another identical one right behind it? Really? It's not really identical. This is a Portofino, so there you go. What do we think of the interiors? Let's go eeny, meeny, miny, mo on these. And can we see the difference? California, right behind is the Portofino. Wow, it's tough to tell the difference. I'm looking for a super standout difference. I guess there's some subtle differences. But you know what? I'm going with this one because I like the interior. I like the Daytona seats. I like the color. I like the light, but I don't know. This one just seems striking. So 17 Ferrari California T, 175,000 for this one. And let's see how the Portofino compares. Yeah, 259,000 for a 19 Ferrari Portofino. So there you go. They're very clean cars that they sell here, and this one is my favorite. I saw this one. This one was outside when I got here, so ivory. It's the Italian for ivory, Ivoria, I think they call it. This is the 2020 Ferrari GTC4 Lusso, $270,000. I love the shooting brake. What is a shooting brake? Well, it's a two-door wagon, and my Lotus Europa has this look, and I love it. I love wagons. I have a pink Citroen CX wagon. That's a pretty outrageous car. You can search Drivin Ivan in any of these cars that I mentioned. See my full driving reviews of the Ferrari Roma and things like that. Love this one, so there you go. GTC 4 Lusso T. So, yeah, 4 is all-wheel drive. The FF was Ferrari's first all-wheel drive car. I like how they have the F430 here, and it has it right on the side view mirror. That's pretty cool. There's the Vanderhalls. They got a couple of Cobra clones here. They're not factory 5. I forgot what the manufacturer is. Let me go tell you here. So yeah, Backdraft Racing, Shelby Cobra replica, 1965. And let's see what this one is. Also iconic, also Backdraft Racing. So $93,000 on this one. Cool spec, interesting color. You're not going to see this color at every single event you go to, and that's a good thing, I think. So this one here, $99,595. The side pipes are still warm because they just drove it back in. Yeah, I have a full driving review of the factory 5 version of this, and let me tell you, wow, it's a lot to keep these pointed straight. They are just so crazy fast. So Carmel, Vanderhall here. Price point on these, $51,750. And here, this one, 2023 Vanderhall Carmel, $42,000. Apparently they do a 0 to 60 in the 4, so they're darn quick. And obviously with one wheel in the back, I think if you lift off, being front wheel drive, it's going to be some lift off oversteer is what you're going to experience. Not unlike my Lancia Zagato back in the day, front wheel drive cars. Lancia is actually famous. I believe they invented front wheel drive in the first electrical system. I think Ferraris look great in white. What do you think? Have you smashed that like button and subscribed yet? I sure hope you have, because this is a cool place, and you'll see lots of cool cars if you subscribe to my channel. And you can search on YouTube any car and Drivin Ivan, and you'll see it. 2017 488 Spider. Lovely, lovely vehicle. This one here. Oh, wow. So many cars here that are just so cool. Yeah, it's a Portofino, $280,000. Also Daytona seats. This is more traditional Ferrari here, tan with red piping and red exterior. Really enjoyed the Roma. It was an interesting Ferrari to drive. So look at that full driving review. And yeah, they're charging up the LaFerrari here. That's pretty cool. Why not? Let's see what the seats are. Let's see what the seat situation is in this one. It's another Portofino, $265,000. No Daytona seats in this one, just pure black. Yeah, you know, I'm going with the Daytona seats if I'm going for that one. But again, these 3 ivory cars are just kind of incredible. Love it, love it, love it, love it. This one here, 812 super fast. Very racy seats in this one. Good look, similar to the GTO that they came out with a few years back. If you check out my Ferrari Naples video, you'll see one of those new GTOs. I do have footage of old GTOs as well, the classic. This one, you know, I've already kind of walked around in here, and this is a standout to me, the 2022 Bentley Continental. But it's more about the color that they chose. It's you can't, you know, I guess you can see it here. It's kind of a plum purple, and it's super cool. And it is a V8, so it's not the speed, but maybe not the tip-top line. But look at the trim in this. Custom, obviously. Nice neutral wood, purple on the steering wheel with the white. Bentley does interiors so well. You know, Kia and Hyundai are quite good at imitating them, but Bentley went ahead and just changed it. If you want to see a review, I've got the Bentley Bentayga and the Bentley Mulsanne Speed, which I have a full driving reviews of, so check those out. But this one just to me is, you know, if I could drive any car out of here today, regardless of price, anything else, nah, it's not going to be the LaFerrari. It's going to be this one. Great custom spec here. This one's a more British sort of finish here. This is a speed, so it's the 12-cylinder, which makes it pretty awesome. $330,000, hence the price difference there. And still a bang up, cool, fancy interior. But yeah, I just think that one's better. That's what I think. Apparently, this what is this? MGTD, MGTC. This is the car that soldiers went over to World War II and came home with. They fell in love with British sports cars because you got to remember, American cars had They were huge at this point, and this was, you know, sprightly in comparison. Like, you had cars like the Sprite. I have a Sprite and I have a Midget. They're called the Spridget cars, and they were designed to fit in an English shed, much even smaller than this one. And yeah, these were very popular for sports car enthusiasts. This car did to sports cars in America what the BMW 2002s did for bringing over the sports sedans and things like that. Here we have some stacked up McLarens all in a row. Walk you down through these. Show you the interior here. That's pretty cool. But McLarens in all specs. You want to see how much? 190. This one's cool and blue. I like the tan. This is probably definitely it's. I don't know. These two. I love the blues. All my cars are blue if I get to pick them. And these two, they look great to me. I'm going with one of these two. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Have you smashed the like button and subscribe? I sure hope you have. That would be great. You'll always know when I'm shooting a video. All right, some more here. And here we go. $310,000 for this one. The orange is kind of cool though. I mean, I think that's the original color of the MPC 412, whatever they called it. But these are later, of course. $320,000 for this one. 720S. That's all the McLaren you want right now. I mean, you can see at Gulf Motor Works, I have footage of the Speed Tail. I love that one. I mean, that thing is just gorgeous, but absolutely cool. I guess I'll head outside and show you cars out here, because there's a lot of cool stuff outside here at the dealership also. Yep, there sure is. I'll walk you around, show you it all. Why not? Full driving review of this one. Like I said, this is the spec I would get maybe someday. Ferrari Roma and blue with the crema interior. Man, what a beauty. What an absolute beauty. Yeah, that looks awesome. Little yellow going across the dash too. 2021 Roma, $299,000. There's another one right behind it. It's kind of tight in here. Walk you around this way. This one is sold. You missed out. Sorry. Aston Martin. Got two Aston Martin reviews, both driving reviews, both shot recently too. And yeah, it's great cars. DB9 and a V8 Vantage. Look, they got a Testa Rossa way in the back being fixed. And I think they have a Maserati MC20 there too. I think I'll show you one of those too. There's one right here, but we'll get there in a second. Don't worry, I'll try not to miss anything. A lot of Lotus cars over here, and more Ferraris, of course. All lined up. It's an Evora. Yeah, I got a full driving review of the Evora. This is the Evora GT. A little bit more. I want to know how much the Evoras are going for. Relative bargains compared to everything else. $105,000. And let me tell you, here's me face. But let me tell you, Lotus simplifies and adds lightness. I have two Lotus cars. I mentioned the Europa, which is a shooting brake, but I also have a 1988 Lotus Esprit Turbo, which is the car that Richard Gere picked up Julia Roberts in Pretty Woman. Different color. That was a gray car. Mine is Claret, which is a burgundy color. I love that car. Mid-engine exotic. I think it's one of the best deals in cars right now. I mean, the 4-cylinder Lotuses were just as fast as all of the 8-cylinder mid-engine cars of the day. Still mid-engine, still exotic, and just amazing cars to drive. Lotuses. Simplify and add lightness. That was Colin Chapman's idea, and that's what he stuck with. R8 here, and another R8. $220,000 for this one. $120,000 for this one. Convertible. V10 there. And yeah, Porsche 911, always the right car. This one's a V10 too. Look, about half the price. Manual, gearbox. Very desirable cars. Porsche 911 Carrera GTS and the R8. And the R8. and Ferraris, and then we go back into the store here. Okay, I'm going to show you. They have not one, but two Maserati MC20s. Yes, they do. And some Lamborghini Uruses too. MC20. There you go. Beautiful. Isn't it great down here in Florida? I'm going to hit the beach after this. I'm getting hot. These guys are great. They've got a nice little water for you to take there too, which is nice. That'll cool me down after this car review. But two Lamborghini Uruses. There's more too. I know they have more of them. I love this one. If I don't know, between the Bentley and this, if money was not an option, if just, you know, take whatever car you want. I like convertibles, so I probably still take the Bentley, but man, this $270,000 Lamborghini Urus, I'm just itching to review one of these. I just reviewed the COUNTACH. Look at that. Very cool Ferrari there. Love it. Very rare color. I think that might be a wrap, but still, it's okay. Look, they got a Maserati. I love the Maseratis. I just got a Spider. Well, I didn't just get it, but I bought it, and got a full buyer's guide on the Maserati M138. That's the Spider and the Grand Sport Spider. One word, Grand Sport Spider and Coupe. And so, yeah. Rivero. The Karma Rivero, like Fisker Karma, but not Fisker anymore. They've got them stacked up here. So there you go. Not one Maserati MC20, but two. Let's take you over to this blue one here. And here we go. MC20. Looky there. They're looking to buy something else. This is where you want to be if you want cool exotic cars. They've just got such a wide variety here. Ferrari Naples has a good variety also. You know, a lot of them do because people trade back and forth between different cars, and you know, you own this and you want that, so you kind of do that. But I think I've seen this car at the show before. There's the Bentley. There's a Rivian. Check that out. They even have Jeeps, Alfa Romeos, lots of Alfa Romeos lined up there. I've got a couple driving reviews on the Giulia. I had two Alfa Romeos, 164L that I just sold, and I have this cool GTV, 73 GTV GTC convertible clone that I've got. This is a beautiful blue color here on this one, and stunning. I like your Ferrari prancing horse there because it stands. I think I saw you at Gulf Coast Motorworks one time. Did I see you at the show? Maybe not. Somebody had a similar badge to that one there. I love it. Very cool. Was that an option, or because
we did ourselves.
yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it a couple times. It's so cool. Can I show it on video? Cool. Anyway, there you go. So there's their nice customized Ferrari. Nice to stand out a little bit. Check it out later on Drivin Ivan on YouTube. Okay. Drivin Ivan. Yep. Nice to meet you. W12 Bentley. There you go. V8. And another Bentley. Look at this. McLaren is awesome. But anyway, here we go. As promised, two more Uruses and the MC20. V6 Nettuno. That's for Neptune. Want to know about Maserati and Neptune? Of course you do. Well, 260,000. Love it. There it is, the Nettuno engine. And, well, all Maseratis, of course, have the, look at that nice Porsche there, Taycan. But all Maseratis have this crest here. And this is the sphere of Neptune, whatever they call it. And in Bologna, Italy, where Maserati started, basically had five brothers, I think, and one of them was a graphic artist, and he took the statue in the middle of Bologna and the statue of Neptune, and he incorporated it into the Maserati cars, and they've been around since 1926, and we're wheeling out here in Florida. So yeah, 1926, that's 22 years more racing history than Ferrari. And they were winning races. They were never really a profitable company. They always had trouble, but they inspired passion, so people would come in and save them and buy them. A name you're probably familiar with, Di Tommaso. Alessandro Di Tommaso bought Maserati, and he owned it in the 70s and 80s, I think, and that's why you had some twin cars that were both Di Tommaso, like the Longchamp, and Maseratis as well. Longchamp's one of my favorite cars. It's basically a coupe, and it looks absolutely incredible. So there you go. That is pretty much Naples Motorsports. Of course, we're getting some wind here now that I'll wrap up the video. I hope you've smashed that like button, and I hope you are following me now, and you'll be able to check out lots of cool cars here. Of course, Drivin Ivan, the real Drivin Ivan, leave off the G, on TikTok, DrivinIvanKatz on Instagram and YouTube, and also search any car in Drivin Ivan. Check out my disc golf videos, literal video from Chris Isaac's Wiki Game, my Free Your Mind music video. Hey, I just shot Surfer Girl on the beach acoustically. That's on my Inc. video channel. And I have guitar reviews, and like I said, lots and lots of car reviews as well. So thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video at this fine dealership, Naples Motorsports. And there you have it. I'm Drivin Ivan.